Good day to all. I am Candice Wade Franklin. I am a part of the Ivanna Eudora High School Science Club, and this is our school resiliency plan. At this event, we came together as a team to plant palm trees around our school campus. Our Eco Code slogan is Go Green, Keep Our Island and Schools Clean. As you can see to the left of our poster, we have a half of the island that is not very happy. But on the bottom, there is a person with a green head, indicating that he wants to make a change. As he continues to clean up, his body becomes more green. Our end result is to the right, where everyone is happy, including the sun. Next, we have our sustainable mitigation solution. We plan on creating a rain garden at our campus. Why a rain garden? By planting a rain garden in our campus, it reduces the amount of runoff. It doesn't only reduce flooding, but it also brings beauty to our campus.
A look at our achievable goals in short-term, medium-term, and long-term. Our short-term goal is to start a virtual cleanup drive that will encourage students to throw away their trash in a designated area. To get this started, we plan to host a trash bin competition where students could win a prize. The medium-term goal is to clear the block drain and lobby to host an annual school environmental health day. To get it accepted by the school, we plan to talk to the student council and get the parent-teacher association involved. To get more schools to do the same, we plan to get on social media. The long-term goal is to build a rain garden to help mitigate the water runoff. Question: how can the flooding problem at IEKHS and the bordering street be mitigated? This resiliency design will focus on the club's sustainable long-term project. Time for completion is 6 months. Depth is 18 inches by 30 inches. The length is 75 feet and the width is 25 feet. Club resiliency design focus. Rain garden. These are the considerations. Soil topography, soil survey, locate electrical wires and pipelines, identify hardy plants, create design material lists, maintenance of rain garden, budget and costs, garden design, blueprint, and design.
Establishing a rain garden is our first solution. Our residential rain garden will include an overflow structure, if needed, a root zone of at least 8 inches, a gravel reservoir of at least 4 inches, a perforated pipe, if needed, a prepared soil mixture, if needed, a low area ponding zone, and plants from our native islands. The school's resiliency design at first appeared pretty simple, but after careful research that turned to be not the case. To secure needed resources, the project was adjusted for a long-term period. Rain gardens should be built away from buildings, concrete surfaces, and septic tanks. An on-mining company will sponsor the excavation process. Indigenous plants were originally selected, but are difficult to secure. Alternatively, the queen purple heart and oyster plants are additional options that require little maintenance and are cost-effective. Our funding and resource groups include Agriculture Extension Service, Water Conservation Society, CFVI, a grant project funding organization, Home Depot, Department of Public Works, Department of Education, our Water and Power Authority.
We have environmental activists, plant nursery, wastewater management department, Mr. Hanley, the drafting teacher, Mr. Henley, our aquaponics teacher, and Mr. Carlos Robles, the botanist and horticulturist. The next step I'll be talking about is the starting process of building a rain garden. Sample. After the initial survey is completed and materials are on hand, then preparing the area is the next step. The next part of our resiliency design I'll be talking about is using a grid when creating a rain garden is essential to the process. Figure 1. A rain garden can be built in the front or backyard, picking a pleasing shape for the rain garden. Crescent, kidney, and teardrop shapes seem to work well.
As you can see from the before and after picture of the rain garden, the before picture just has dry weeds and small grass and a lot of rocks protruding through the ground, while in the after picture with the rain garden, We can see beautiful plants, which makes the great use of absorbing that extra water after heavy rainfalls while beautifying our campus. Ground cover plants of choice and border. The first plant we thought about was the oyster plant, or as it is also called, Moses in the cradle. The second plant is the queen purple heart. The third is a border, which are madrone pools, which will be used around the plants. The border around that will be rocks. Cost for solution 1. Number 1, the labor to till the soil will cost about $1,500. Number 2, nutrients and soil additives, that will cost about $650. 3, transportation of plants will be about $350. The plants will be about $1,200. Garden tools estimated at about $825. Initial irrigation, $100 a day over 5 days. Additional soil, this will be about $2,500. Trucking soil, this will be about $700. Maintenance, this is a recurring cost, so it will be about $400 over time. The overall cost of all of this will be approximately $8,225. These are all the sources where we gathered our information for this presentation. Thank you for watching.